nest is so warm tonight. You know, I never expected things to end up like this. Being cast out of heaven. But being in your arms, it feels like I'm being gently put back together again. And I'm so glad that I got you here. Do you remember the first time I curled up like this? I was all edges then, sharp from falling, full of noise. You didn't look away. You tucked me in like a strange little secret and hummed until my feathers stopped trembling. Your hands smell like soap and something quiet. The kind of smell that makes one think of home. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a new home. You were there for me when everyone I trusted and believed in turned their back on me and threw me out. But you stood by me. You accepted me when no one else would. And when you ran your fingers through my hair, it's like you're smoothing the map of my mistakes, softening every line. I like to think those strokes are little stitches you sew without knowing. You know, on nights like this with the rain and the slow city lights, I replay small things in my head. The way you paused at the door that day because you heard me breathe wrong. The way you made me tea, even though you hate the sound of the kettle boiling. The way you put my favorite blanket just so I kept in it 1,000 times. Those small, careful things, they're louder to me than God's thunder ever was. I love being with you like this. It's my guilty pleasure, curling up onto you, resting my head on your chest and listening to your heartbeat as I trail my nails along your chest. Your heart is steady and kind. It's been my compass for a long time. And when the sky tried to claim me, your heartbeat kept me from drifting. Each thump is a promise I carry. I belong here, pressed against you, soft and imperfect. I still feel ashamed sometimes of the way I fell, the echoes I left. Strangers labelled me with words that stuck like cold rain, but you chose to sit with me in the wet. You wrapped me up and said nothing about the stains. You taught me that being mended doesn't require a clean slate. It just requires someone who is willing to hold those torn and broken pieces. Do you remember that night we walked under broken street lamps? My wing dragged slightly through puddles and you pretended not to notice my limp. You held my hand like it mattered. Like it mattered more than the way I looked. I still picture that light sometimes. I think about the way your laughter pushed the rain into neat little curtains. It felt like permission to try living as a human, to see what all the fuss is about. Now I have this silly little ritual. Every time it rains, I count the gifts you gave without saying them. Patience, quiet meals you made me when the world was loud, and that delicious playlist you made that smells of summer and burnt toast. They keep me steady. They keep me from falling back into old constellations. Can I be honest? Lying here, listening to the rain with you, I want to memorize the ordinary. I want to learn how to be small in the best way. To fold my wings and rest them across your ribs, feeling your breath rise and fall. I want to be the angel who brings you socks and cups of tea and extra blankets when you forgot to be gentle with yourself too. Sometimes this fear creeps into the back of my mind, that I don't deserve this peace, that kindness is a mistake you'll fix. But your arms have a very loud language. They keep saying stay, and I'm listening. I'm learning that my past failing doesn't cancel the right to rest in someone's arms. Do you want to hear the quiet promises I make to you? They're very small, but they're true. I promise to make space for your softness, the way you made space for mine. I promise to put your needs above my pride, especially when you're tired. I promise to remind you of how valuable you are, especially on mornings when the mirror is unkind. And yes, I do promise to steal your hoodies and to ruin the fit. But only because they're very comfy and they smell of you. And I like being wrapped up like my candy in a candy wrapper with your scent. It's like a cocoon of safety I can take anywhere in the world with me. If I could keep one thing in the world, it would be this: a soft room, rain-soaked air, the warmth of your chest on my map. Not because I don't remember falling, but because falling taught me how precious being held can be. You saved me simply by being consistent. You taught a fallen thing how to believe in small mercies again. And for that, I am endlessly grateful. Your love means the world to me. It reroutes the dark into something gentle and soft and almost human. I just want to stay here with you in the rain, always and forever. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for letting me be cracked and flawed and still loved. Thank you for listening to all my small, awkward confessions and for making me believe in small miracles again and God-given gifts. I thought it was a punishment at first, being cast out, but being here in your arms, I can't help but wonder if maybe it was a reward instead. Took a lot of pain to get here, but kinda think it was worth it.